How's it going, everybody? It's Carissa Lee, and we are doing another weekly live stream where we just sit back, relax, maybe have a beverage, maybe have a snack or two or three, whatever. I don't judge, and just kind of talk about whatever, you know. I am making these a lot less structured for a few reasons. One, structure is not my friend right now. I am a disorganized person. I just need to learn to embrace it and just kind of go with it and just talk your head off if you're into that. I don't know. Also, I have been spending a ton of time on my live streams in the past with like meme slideshows and all this stuff, and I don't really know that people really like them, like the slideshows. Maybe people just want to sit back and chat, and maybe that's what matters. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And then on top of that, I am trying to get into the swing of things of getting one edited video out a week. That hasn't happened yet, but I am off this whole week again. Thank you, work and 2020 with your madness and crazy weird schedules. I am going to try making a video and uploading it sometime. But anyway, that's not important. I'm really glad to have you guys here tonight. I know this is a later stream. For those of you that are watching this live, I know this is a later stream than usual, just like last week was, but I have no excuse except for I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not an excuse. That's just an apology, obviously. And I'm really sorry. I'm going to try to be better about being here at 7:30. I just, oh my goodness. Okay. It's just been crazy. My brain hasn't been in the right place, but you know, like, what's new? And maybe some of you guys can relate. Maybe I'm not the only one going through some crazy mental space things where, hey Tommy, hey kitties, where I just don't feel like myself lately, you know. It's just things have been harder lately for me, and I don't know why. I'm trying to just like exercise more and stuff like that, and that does seem to help, but like, you know, it is what it is, and so we're here now, so whatever. Let's see who's in the chat. So far is just me and Tommy in the chat so far, and that is perfectly fine. Okay. It's funny because when I first sat down here to start getting the word out that I was going live, I decided to do Instagram. It was Tommy's idea. He's like, why don't you do a quick little video saying you're about to go live? And I'm like, wow, that's a good idea. So I got out my phone and I went to Instagram and I was like, okay, I guess I'll push record and I'll do this real quick. No big deal. I start to go and I'm like, hey guys, if you guys want to hang out and chat, blah, 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 you know, doing the spiel, you know, like, come to my channel or whatever. And I hear a noise and I hear Tommy doing something, like saying something in the background. And like, it was distracting. I have ADHD, like, bad, like, really bad. And he was like talking, saying something to me in the background. And so after I just abruptly stopped talking and stopped recording, I turned to him. I'm like, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? He's like, I was humming your theme background music. I thought it would be funny. I was like, that was so distracting. I didn't know that's what he was doing, or I would have been like cool with it, but it was like really distracting because like I couldn't remember what I was gonna say anyway, you know? And it was so distracting. And then I tried again, and Tommy had the bright idea of, I think he was just screwing with me at this point. He was drumming on his computer or something. Yeah. And so I stopped it. I stopped again. I was like, are you effing serious right now? I cannot focus with you doing that. It took 3 times of me being able to get through like a 30-second video of me just saying, hey, come check out my channel, come say hi, you know, for him not to distract the heck out of me. But I could just feel him just getting ready to do something distracting again, and I was like, oh my god, you better not, you so better not, Tommy. I am going to kick your butt. So anyway, oh cool, I have there's some people in the chat. Let's see here. We have Terry McGee, good to see you here. How you doing tonight? Hi Carissa and Tommy. Good. Good to see you. Man, it's been hot lately. You been staying cool, Terry? Love your last name, bro. Yeah, we all love your last name. For real. Oh my gosh, so funny. Let's see here. What else has been going on? Yeah, my anxiety has been at like a 10 lately, and the only thing that seems to be helping lately is exercise and cannabis. No lie. Don't worry, I got a card. It's legal, I swear. But that's really the only thing, and I have to make sure I try to deal with my anxiety the best I can every day, and I feel myself in the last couple months going into extreme hermit mode where I am afraid to talk to anybody, and I'm afraid to respond to anything. I'm afraid to go on Facebook. I'm afraid of everything, it feels like, and it's been really debilitating, and it's frustrating, you know, because I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be an anxious person. I don't want to be afraid of people and afraid of social media and stuff. I know it's really weird of me to say that because I'm on here right now, but this is something that I psych myself up for. I plan it, to a certain extent. I'm holding myself accountable because I say I'm going to be here every Sunday, and I make sure I do it. And I feel like this live stream really helps me stay grounded because I get to talk to you guys and hang out with you guys, even if it's just virtually. I feel like it's good for me, and I hope it's something you look forward to as well, and maybe it's helpful for you as well if you're feeling lonely and stuff. Good to see. I'm glad you're doing good, Terry. Very, very good to have you here. So yeah, so that's kind of what's going on with me. I feel like, I don't know, I feel embarrassed talking about my anxiety. See, that's my anxiety about talking about anxiety. This is crazy. This is nuts. It shouldn't be this way. I mean, God, I'm a YouTuber.
Don't worry, only you can feel it.
Only I can feel it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's see. But yeah, so, today I watched a movie with Tommy, and it was AntMan. And man, I didn't know that movie had been out since 2015. 5 years. And I had never seen the AntMan movies at all. I didn't know there were two, actually. I thought there was just one, but apparently there's an AntMan 2 that I need to see now. And I have to say that AntMan has to be, hands down, right now, as of today, my favorite movie ever. Well, I say my favorite movie right now. And I just loved it. It was so funny, and it was so clever, and it kind of reminded me, I'm not going to give spoilers in case you haven't seen it yet, but I highly recommend it because it's funny, clever, and it reminds me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but with superheroes. It's amazing. I mean, what's not to love about it? It's very funny. Let's see here. Terry says, have not done my live show in a while, just giving it a rest, I guess. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I try to make it to your live streams when I can. I have been, as you probably already know, I haven't been on Facebook a lot lately. I'm trying to get back into the swing of Facebook, but I seriously needed to give it a rest. I was on it so much all the time that it was becoming a very addictive behavior for me, and I was like wasting hours of my day just surfing Facebook and everything. So it felt good. It's felt pretty good to get away from it for 2 or 3 weeks, really, where I had to like check in maybe like once a week, maybe twice a week, and then that's it. I do need to get on there more. Man, yeah, totally, Terry. I'm glad you understand that. It can take over your life if you're not careful, like just endless notifications and scrolling. I completely disabled my Facebook notifications on my phone, so I have to actually go to the app to see what's going on. And it's not like every single notification interrupts my thought process because I get distracted like super duper easy. Yeah, I know I said that already, but it's worth emphasizing. As seen in the Instagram story. I'm looking at my notes, you know, just because I have stuff. I was like, hey, I'll tell you guys about my day, you guys can tell me about yours, or tell me how your week's going and everything. Feel free to share stuff about how your week's going, and have you seen any good movies lately? AntMan, man, I definitely want to see AntMan 2 now. And now I want to see the Avengers movies that have AntMan in them, to see if I missed like an inside joke from, like, you know, the AntMan movie. But I should probably watch AntMan 2 to see if that's... I don't know what order they came out in, like if there was an Avenger and then an AntMan 2 or what, but like, I like to watch things like in the order they came out, if I can, but like, I know that's not always possible or whatever, but, and I have a feeling that, like, there are some references in the Avenger movies with Ant-Man in it that... Was it the Avenger movie that we saw Ant-Man in? At least one movie?
Like Civil War.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, yeah, I have a feeling that things will come together a little bit more for that character for me, since I had never been introduced to that character in that world before. Well, that character, the Ant-Man guy. Like, I have a feeling it will, you know, make things clear, a little bit more clear or whatever. But anyway, well, you do a super job. Well, thank you, Terry. Hey, Starburst. Good to see you here. I don't think I've seen you in my live stream before. Welcome. Are you having a good evening or morning or whatever it is where you're at so far? Do you like cats or dogs better? I prefer cats, and there are a few reasons for that. I mean, I like dogs too, but I prefer cats over dogs. And there are a few reasons. Well, one, you don't have to take them out to go to the bathroom all the time. You can, like, you know, just change their litter, you know, and that kind of thing. And also, it just, I mean, one, they're easier to take care of. They're less dependent on you, which I really like. And another one is, like, I like that they just like to sleep on your, like, in your lap all the time, you know, and they're just really soft, and they purr, and the purring makes me so happy, because it's, like, just real comforting to me, you know, to have, like, a little cat purr on you and stuff. So, yeah, I know that not everyone is a cat person. I know many people prefer dogs over cats, but for me, like, I just love them so much, dang it. Especially kittens. Like, oh, kittens are so cute. Except for when they are attacking your feet at night. Don't ever have a open... I was going to say open concept studio apartment. But basically, if you have a kitten, make sure you have an apartment that has a door dividing you and your bedroom from the living room. Otherwise, those kittens are going to be attacking your feet all night long, waking you up all throughout the night, just like what happened to me back in the day. Man, am I glad that the kittens grew up and they no longer thought that my feet were a threat to them or something to play with. It was crazy. I couldn't escape it, man. How are you supposed to escape it? I mean, you know, like, it was 500 square feet of bliss, as I used to call it. Like, there was nowhere to put them except for the bathroom, and you know that would be a disaster because they'd be meowing all night. Anyway. Oh, cool, Starburst. You must like cats as well. Very cool. Starburst, do you have any animals? Do you have a cat or a dog? If so, what's their name? Oh, man. I love all animals, really. I mean, seriously. The other day, me and Tommy watched some videos from... What's that guy's name? He's on YouTube. Brave Wilderness? Is that his name? Or the name of his channel? Okay. Well, Tommy's looking at the name because I highly recommend you watch it if you're into like animals and especially if you're curious about like what it's like to get bit or stung by like dangerous animals, because this guy does it all.
It's Brave Wilderness.
Brave Wilderness, yes, and he's got like millions of subscribers, so it's very highly probable that you already know about him because he's got so many subs already. And he just kind of goes around and he just inflicts pain on himself all the time, just to show the world what it's like, you know, to get bit by that animal or whatever. And like we watched one video the other day where he let a snapping turtle bite his hand, and that was terrible because he had all these strategies to get the turtle to let go, and spoiler alert, hardly any of them worked. So I won't ruin it for you in case you want to watch it, but I'll tell you, yeah, only one of the ways worked to remove the turtle, or the snapping turtle. So
Alligator snapping.
Alligator snapping turtle. That's right. Also, let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The thing I was gonna talk about Brave Wilderness that we watched recently was this video about a tortoise and what's the difference between a tortoise and a turtle. Was that the name of it? Yeah. Or okay.
The guy that does it is Coyote Peterson.
Oh, Coyote Peterson is the guy's name. And so, like, we watched this, like, 15-minute video of this guy named Coyote, right?
Yeah, Coyote.
Very cool, interesting name, by the way. He was just feeding a bunch of vegetables to this tortoise as he is talking about things about them, like facts about them, what the difference between tortoises and turtles are, and all this stuff. And like this tortoise reminded me of a giant cat because it was like sitting there just gnawing away at like this lettuce, and it had like all this food all over its face, and it was so cute. It just reminded me of how the cats act when we give them treats. Man, it was crazy. Starburst says cat named Sally and a dog and a bird. Oh, how cute! How do you get them to, like, do they get along? Do you have them in separate rooms and, like, or do they all get along? Like, especially the bird, because I know the bird probably is terrified of the cat, right? I can only imagine. What kind of bird is it? Is it a parrot? I always wanted a parrot. To a certain extent. But I know I say things that shouldn't be repeated sometimes, so that also kind of deters me from getting a parrot, so yeah. Let's see. I was gonna say something. I've said a lot of stuff so far, but, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. That reminds me of, All Day Today. It's like the cats knew what day it was. And they know that every Sunday they get treats. And they get treats like over and over again. Just like they're getting now. And they know that the live stream is going to happen, especially when I turn this light on and that light on. And I sit here. They like just kind of hover around this general area because they know they're getting something special, you know? Anyway, all day today, they have been walking up to me, no matter where I am in the house, and walking me. I'll follow them because, like, their, like, litter box and their main food dish and water bowl is in the garage, just to keep everything a little bit more clean around here. And, so I thought they needed to go down and use the litter box or whatever, and so I'm like, hey, you need to go to the garage? All right, let's go. And so I start walking down the stairs to take them to the garage, but they're not going that way. They're walking me. They start walking me towards their treat bowl in here. Seriously. They did that they try to do that to me multiple times, but as soon as they started going through the kitchen, I knew what they were doing. And then, like, when I was getting ready, putting on my makeup and stuff, they kept coming over and then trying to do that again. It was ridiculous. They are spoiled, and they're learning. They're really smart. Golly, it kind of blows my mind how they try to manipulate me all the time. They're like, okay, if I just meow at her, she'll follow me.
Food time.
Yeah, they do. Oh, man. Terry says, I was offered a Chihuahua pup, but didn't take it. Wanted to, but I can't be here to watch it all the time. Yeah, no, I totally understand, Terry. And I believe that Chihuahuas are probably, I would dare say, they are surprisingly high maintenance. Because they're so small that they can hide anywhere, which I feel like means you gotta watch them, you know. I don't know. I don't know much about Chihuahuas. I could be completely wrong, you know. But, I mean, a small dog, I feel like they're just more fragile, you know. I don't know. But, I mean, it's cute. They're cute dogs, especially the long-haired Chihuahuas. I think they're cuter than the short-haired Chihuahuas. You know, they just, I don't know. The short-haired Chihuahuas do remind me of the Taco Bell dog, though. Man, it's been years since I've seen those commercials. You quiero Taco Bell. You quiero Taco Bell. Yeah, I can't. I'm not even gonna pretend like that was a good, you know, impersonation of it, because it wasn't. Let's see. Starburst says, a cat and dog like each other, and what is that? Bougie is absolutely terrified of the cat and dog. The birdie, right? Is absolutely terrified of cat and dog. Aw, poor little bird. Well, I'm sure you keep it safe and sound and everything. So, oh well. At least you know the bird's safe. You know, even if the bird doesn't know it's safe, I can understand that. Oh, man. What are you doing, Charlie? It's really funny when Charlie, like, starts trying to, like, cover up the treats to save them for later, but all he's doing is, like, using air to cover the treats, which is not doing anyone any favors. It's funny. I thought he was doing that a second ago, but he might have been just trying to steal food from Eddie. Starburst, I think since you're new, I need to introduce you to the cats. Our black cat is named Edwin, or Eddie for short. He is 10 or 11 years old, I'd say. He was born. What did that say? He was
2006.
2000. He was born 2006. No, I think 2008.
2008.
Yeah, because yeah. What are you doing? He's trying. You see what he's doing? He's trying to cover it up, save his treats for later. I don't think that's gonna work, buddy. I think Charlie feels, or Orange Cat is Charlie. He was born in 2006. Eddie, the black cat, was born in 2008. And, they're both as spoiled as can be. What are you doing? I think Charlie feels like if he can't physically cover up his treats to save for later, he has to eat them so Eddie won't be able to. I think that's what's going on here. Pretty sure that's what's going on. Oh, man. Hey, Russian muscle man. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Is your cat gay? I don't know. I haven't asked. I personally don't feel like that's any of my business. But, free country. If the cat wants to swing that way, that's cool. I mean, whatever. Hey, Sean. How are you doing tonight? Long time no see. How you been doing lately? Starburst says, your cats are adorable. Oh, thank you. Sean says, how about a shout out? Well, hello, Sean. Yeah. Hey, Sean Fulmer. Welcome to the stream. There you go. Hey, Freddie Beans. How you doing? Glad to see you're doing well, Sean.
Freddie Beans X.
Freddie Beans X. Yep. Man, what else have you guys been up to lately? Anything fun? Have you seen any movies? I know I asked you guys that earlier, but I see there's a few more people in here now. So I'll ask again. Man, AntMan was so good. I can't believe I waited so long to watch that. He said you've been harassing him. Freddie? Freddie, who said I've been harassing him?
Who knows?
The cats? Oh my gosh, the cats! Oh no! That's terrible. Why would they accuse me of that? That's weird. Nope. You were mistaken. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Looking at what I wrote here. So, oh yeah. I have actually been working really hard on trying to fit in my clothes from like 10 years ago. And I've lost 10 pounds since April 14th. So I'm super stoked about that. I got like 7 more to go, and then I'll be able to wear like some of my clothes, and then I won't have to buy new clothes. That'll be great. A lemon? I haven't been harassing a lemon. No. Why would I do that? Well, to be fair, he has, if you're talking about a specific person, he actually came in here and called me a bunch of names and tore me down, and so I blocked him on here. But then I went and I wanted to check out his channel and just ask him about why he said those things to me. So that's what I did. If that's harassment, then I don't know what being nice is, so... So anyway.
Yeah, he wasn't very fun.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm over it, you know? People say things, you know, people can be mean sometimes, and I just, I'm not gonna let it get to me, so. Terry says, you watched Stagecoach for the first time. It was good. You know, I don't know. I can't say that I have, seen that or heard of it. What kind of movie is that? Is like a drama or something? Man. Let's see. Haven't been getting on Facebook. Okay. Oh yeah. Another thing I've been doing is I've been working on a YouTube channel for somebody. I'm not gonna reveal what channel it is yet or anything because it's not ready, but I've been working with a really cool person that is a grief counselor for a living, and just helping get a channel set up, and we're still working on all the details, but I'm really excited about it because mental health is really important to me, and I really feel good about helping with this project and everything. And I finished up the banner, the YouTube banner last night, and then like we're gonna start working on videos soon for that, so that'll be cool. Like I won't be in it, but I'm gonna be like editing the videos and doing the thumbnails and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Like I never got to help with a project like that before, so it'd be really awesome. Let's see. Oh, it's a Western. Okay. Man, I haven't watched a Western in a long time. Was it any good? Oh, you said it was good. Well, that's cool. I might check it out then. I'm not really a Western person. Like, I'm not really into Westerns, but like, if I come across it, I might check it out because he said it was good. So, let's see here. Was it? Tommy says he must got his feelings hurt. I guess so. I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just trying to ask him like why he would like say that. But he actually, the Lemon Drops, he actually said that it wasn't him that harassed me, but like I have screenshots of him harassing me. So, anyway, not important. Hey Callie, how you doing? Good to see you here. Was it the AntMan? Maybe. Yeah, I was asking the same thing. Maybe. Oh, did you mean to say maybe? Okay. No. Were you asking if the AntMan was mad at me? No. I don't think so. I don't think this is who we're referring to. Watching some old school Westerns. Yep. Man, I can't even remember the name of the last Western I watched. It has been years. I remember being a kid watching Clint Eastwood. Man, that's a classic right there. Oh, man.
The Bad and the Ugly.
Oh, yeah. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Man. Yeah. I watched it at my grandma and grandpa's house. I didn't know what it was at the time. I know it was, like, seared in my brain for a while. Because, like, I just remember a scene of the guy, he's, like, dying and everything. And it was, like, all dramatic. And people were, like, coming to the side of his bed and like having big heart-to-hearts and stuff. I was like, what's going on? I didn't understand what I was watching at all, but like that scene is like etched in my brain because of that. Yeah, my grandpa was like hardcore into, like westerns and just he had a ton of cowboy hats and yeah, he was a good old country boy. So I really miss him. He passed away a couple years ago. But yeah, he's a Western kind of guy. Hey, Michael Vell, good to see you here. How you doing tonight? Oh no, Michael Vell, don't apologize for being late. I was late, so it's okay. I was really late. Oh my goodness. How's life been treating you, Michael? Let's see here. Terry says, it has Trace Adkins, Judo Nelson, Kim Coates in it. Man, Terry, I hate to say this, I don't know who those people are, but I'm terrible with names. I am terrible with names. Man, just awful. Oh man, let's see here. What else? What have you guys been up to? Oh man. Don't mind me, I got my energy drink concoction right here. Good old Monster energy drink at night. I should not be having this at night, but I am because it's keeping me awake. Has anyone else been like dealing with allergies lately? I have, but it's been like not like sniffles and stuff. It's like those allergy headaches that you get. Oh man, this time of year in Oklahoma is brutal. Because it gets hot, it gets muggy, and then like, everything's blooming or has bloomed, and it's a mess. Michael Vell I'd say my favorite Clint Eastwood Western would be High Plains Drifter. Ah, okay. Cool. I don't think I've seen that. Have you seen that, Tommy?
High Plains Drifter?
Yep.
I might have. I've seen a lot of his westerns.
Oh, okay. I didn't really think you'd seen a lot of westerns.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Learn something new about my husband every day. What else are you hiding from me?
Oh, we don't think we have that kind of time. No.
Oh, man.
Gran Torino's pretty good.
Gran Torino?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a pretty recent one.
Okay. That's a recent western. They still make westerns?
It's actually not a western.
Oh, it's not a western?
No.
Oh, okay.
Clint Eastwood. But
what's it called?
One of my favorite westerns from him was like Unforgiven.
Okay, Tommy says Unforgiven is his favorite western from him, from Clint Eastwood. So, yeah. Man, I have a coworker that, like, that she loves westerns. Like, it surprised me, because I didn't think she was, like, into that, like, westerns and stuff. Like, it surprised me, because she listens to, like 100% of the time she listens to, like, gospel music and stuff like that, and that's cool and everything, but it's like, I never pegged her for watching westerns, but, like, one day we had a conversation, and she was just like, I was like, what kind of stuff do you watch? She's like, westerns. I'm like, what? What? There's a whole nother side of you I had no idea about after all these years. Man, I've worked with her. I'm not going to say her name because she's a private woman, and I respect that, but I've worked with her for 13 years, and she's been at the place I work at for years, like 20 years. Man, Michael Bell says Pale Rider is good too. Okay, sounds like we got a western list here. Now this is an unexpected rabbit hole we're going down. This is kind of fun.
Maybe you should have a western themed Live stream.
Yeah, there you go. You guys want to see me in a cowboy hat sometime? Let's make it happen. Giddy up, guys. Let's do this. I think I overlooked a comment here. Hold on here. Let's see. Terry says, real bad. Oh, so you've been having real bad allergies? Sorry to hear that. Man. Michael Bell says, I'm doing okay. Just about to have to lie down. Had a few after work screwdrivers. Oh man, I've been there. Screwdrivers will screw you up so fast. Because if you make them yourself, then, yeah, you could put as much in it as you want, which is sometimes good and sometimes bad. So yeah, I totally understand. Like, man, screwdrivers, they will mess you up really quick. Because they just taste like orange juice. But you know it's not. Let's see. Starburst says, I have to go make a couple pies. I'll be back if I don't burn my kitchen. Okay, Starburst, it was good to see you here. Have a good night and enjoy your pies. What kind of pies are they? You know what? You know, if you're gonna go make some pies, you can just tell me later or send me a picture on Twitter or something. It's okay, but like, man, pie does sound really good right now. I could go for like a warm apple pie with like some vanilla ice cream on top. Oh, yeah. There we go. Like hot apple pie. Mmm. There we go. Let's see here. Hey, Christie. Christie Love's here. Howdy to you as well. How you doing tonight? Oh, man. Oh, cool. Hey, getting some more familiar faces in here. Cool. Let's see here. Hey, Wichita Films! How's it going? How you doing tonight? Edwin's Indian name, Chief Garbage Disposal.
Carissa.
For real? Wait a minute. Oh my god. You guys. Look at the cats! They're just laying there together. So cute! Look at your sleepy eyes. They're both very tuckered out. It's all that junk food that we've been feeding them lately. Oh well. We're trying to fatten them up because, well, Charlie, he's at a decent weight, and Eddie is too, but he lost a lot of weight suddenly, like 5 pounds. He used to be like a big cat, and now he's like an average cat, but we don't know why he lost the weight. So we're trying to put it back on him. You know, we took him to the vet, and they were kind of concerned about it too, but like they didn't find anything wrong. You know, like they said, like his kidneys are almost to kidney disease stage, but they're not. So, you know, they recommended maybe we switch to kidney disease food or kidney health food or whatever, but like I don't know if that's why he lost weight. I don't know. He's an older, they're both elderly cats really, so who knows, but we've been fattening them up with treats. Like we have been feeding them so many times a day lately. Oh my gosh. They are spoiled, and I think that's our fault. It's definitely our fault. Let me see. Let me bring this chat over here. I'm saying something about something you can't even see, you probably don't care about. I was like, I'm gonna move this right here. Like, you can't see my screen, so it's like, why am I telling you this? You're like... Okay. Let me see. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let's see. Pie, Christie says. Yeah, for sure. Oh, man. Hey, Christie, have you been cooking anything in the kitchen lately? I know you've been, you have, from time to time, put on your own live kitchen shows. Man, I miss your live kitchen shows. Are you still... You're not doing that right now, right? Let's see. Charlie must be scalping Edwin in the teepee room. Oh no! Oh gosh. I sure hope not.
Talking about Edwin's haircut.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's right. He has so much hair missing now. I can't believe it. It's gonna take forever for his fur to come back. Like, they had to shave it to do the ultrasound to figure out what was wrong, and then they didn't really find anything. And now he's just bald on the side of his stomach, and it looks so weird. Yeah, Charlie. Charlie's been up to no good, scalping him. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Aw, Vader Kitty. Can't cats of color get along? Wichita Film says. Yes, they can. Man, you should have seen them when we first brought home Eddie. It was just Charlie for about a year after... Actually, no, longer than that. What am I talking about? Probably 2 or 3 years. It was just Charlie after his sister Claire died. Claire was a black calico cat. She died at 8 years old, so she was kind of an older cat too. But anyway, we got Eddie because he was roughly the same age as Charlie, which we thought would be good, and we thought Charlie was lonely. Well, no, it was like, it became a big war. Like, it might have been better if we didn't have Eddie, or we thought it might have been better if we didn't have Eddie for a while, because it took so long. It took months for them not to, like, growl at each other and, like, go over to, like, certain parts of the floor and just, like, try to mark their territory to each other. Like, that was a pain. Like, I'm glad that stopped. That was so irritating. But now, they went from, like, not being able to even be within 2 rooms of each other without getting all, like, you know, wanting to fight and stuff, to now they, like, literally lay together and lick each other and stuff. It's really funny. I never would have thought that I would see them lay together, but yeah, it happened one day, so yes. Let's see. Michael Bell says, or they got into their secret stash of catnip. Oh yeah, I forgot we have catnip. We could drug them up too. We could give them lots of junk food. We could get them high on catnip and, you know, feed them a bunch of Doritos and cat food. They'll love it, I know. Terry says, good night, guys. You're out. Love you all. Aw, okay, Terry, you have a good night. We love you too. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Oh, man. Let's see. Wichita Film says, oh, cat fight. You're right. Charlie just laid a smackdown on Edwin. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I see that. Like, there's so much violence here. Don't you see it? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Tommy said, Edwin got an awful haircut a while back. Right, for real. Hey, Cereal Bowl. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you here. How you doing tonight? You are entirely in the left ear. You say that every time now, so I'm a little confused. Like, at first I was taking that very seriously, and now I don't know if you're just messing with me or not. Are you just messing with me, Cereal Bowl? I mean, would a Cereal Bowl mess with somebody like that? Huh.
Does a cereal bowl even have ears?
Does it? Yeah, good question. Does a cereal bowl even have ears? If a cereal bowl has ears...
I can hear you in both my ears and my headphones.
Oh, that's good. You can hear me in both your ears. That's good news.
I think his headphones are messed up.
Yeah. Oh, dang it. I hope your headphones aren't messed up, Cereal Bowl. That suck. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Michael Bell says, catnip, Doritos, and Mountain Dew. The perfect cat diet. Right? Oh my gosh. Cereal Bowl says, I am not messing with you. Well, I'm so sorry, Cereal Bowl. I'm sorry. I don't know. Are you wearing a headset, like headphones or something? Is that what's going on here? You might just need to get a new set. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with that. Man. My headphones work perfectly for everything else. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening, Cereal Bowl. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. Darn it. I don't know how to fix it. I'm getting frustrated. I'm being driven to drink my energy drink now. Man, I'm getting so wasted over here. I'm just kidding. I'm not. Michael Bell says, if it does, then the noise from rice bubbles must be maddening. What? Oh my god, you're right! Oh my god. Now I'm going to think about that anytime I pour cereal into a cereal bowl. Man, I had some cereal last night I hadn't had in a while. Have you guys ever had, okay, not Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but is it, no, not Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Is it? Excuse me.
What about Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
What's the chocolate one?
Oh, chocolate Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Is that what it's called? Chocolate Cinnamon Toast Crunch? That stuff is so good. So good. If you have that where you are at in the world, man, it is delicious. It is just as good, if not better, than Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But anything is better with chocolate, I'd say, anyway. Wouldn't you agree? Man, I love chocolate. Could eat chocolate for every meal. Alright, Wichita Films says, rumors are Lucky Charms will clog the right speaker. Seems legit. Hey, Staffy Bethany, how you doing tonight? How have you been? Long time no see. Man, I bet you are so happy college is over for now. Unless, I haven't really talked to you in a bit. I'm sorry. Are you doing summer classes right now? Or are you waiting till August? Yellow is the best color. Yellow's a good color. Man, I don't know what I was gonna say. I like bold colors, and I don't know, yellow, depends on the color of the yellow, like the shade of yellow, like, I don't know. I prefer like a nice mellow yellow as opposed to a super intense bright sun yellow, you know. Okay, no, actually my favorite yellow is like a golden yellow, like a mustard kind of yellow. That goes good with a lot of stuff. It goes perfectly with black. They're not like complementary colors, but they're good. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking about weird stuff. I don't... Stephanie says she's doing alright. And yeah, glad the spring semester is over. Waiting till fall. Oh, good. Yeah, I feel like that's a good move because there's so much going on right now that's just like stressing everyone out anyway. It's like, I mean, I can only imagine how you're feeling like when you're trying to get your work done before summer and then like all this stuff happened and things were changing and oh my gosh, like with all the virus stuff going on, it's just been nuts. Man, it's completely changed the way everyone lives these days right now. Let's see. Michael Vell says, that reminds me, I saw Apple Jacks on the shelf at a store I work at. Just want to know if they are popular in the US, and if so, are they worth buying? Apple Jacks are pretty good.
I remember Apple Jacks were really good back in the day. I don't know how they are now.
I think
used to be one of my favorite ones.
Apple Jacks are pretty decent. They're pretty decent. I wouldn't say they're like, you know, like the top cereal or anything here, but I think that they're like kind of in the middle range of popularity. I could be wrong, but like they're a legit cereal, but I mean, and they do taste kind of like apples. I mean, kind of, but like, I mean, I don't know. I think Fruit Loops are better than Apple Jacks, honestly, and they taste very similar to each other. So I don't know if you have Fruit Loops, but I think the Apple Jacks are kind of similar to it. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had either of them, but man, I could go for some Fruit Loops now. It's been a while since I had Fruit Loops. Man, nostalgia all over the place. That reminds me. Oh my gosh, guys. So I woke up What are you doing back there? Is that the theme song again over there?
The X-Men.
X-Men. Oh yeah, he's humming the X-Men theme song over there. So there I was this morning, having the greatest sleep ever. No, I don't know. I was sleeping, and I guess Tommy woke up before me this morning, and I wake up to him saying, "Hey, here's some donuts." He handed me a whole package of chocolate frosted donuts, and said, we're watching X-Men cartoons. I'm like, what? I go downstairs, and he seriously had pulled up, I don't know where he got it, like, I don't know if it was on, I don't think it was on Hulu, was it on Disney Plus or something?
It was Disney Plus.
Disney Plus has like the 90s cartoons of X-Men and all kinds of stuff. And he's like, all right, let's watch this. So we watched the first two episodes of the X-Men series. It was so funny because they say such tacky, off-the-wall stuff. And man, I just felt like I was 5 again. It was great. I felt like I should have had some chocolate milk too. That would have like leveled it up, but I was like too tired to care at the moment. And it wasn't fun. It was a lot of fun. I used to watch. I watched a little bit of I watched some of the X-Men stuff, but like not consistently back in the day. But I remember it being on. I remember Batman cartoons being popular back in the day. Ninja Turtles being on. I watched a little bit of that. Like, I kind of just, dabbled in all these little cartoons I watched, I guess. Man, Saturday morning cartoons. Man, that was nice back in the day. I watched Nickelodeon a lot. I was lucky enough to have Nickelodeon as a kid. I don't know. I guess we must have had cable. We can't afford Nickelodeon these days, but my mom, thank you, Mom. You gave me Nickelodeon, and I'll never forget that. I watched, I used to watch Rugrats all the time. And you guys remember, did any of you guys ever watch, Real Monsters? Remember that? Oh my god, that was a classic on Nickelodeon. Love that. There was this monster that, always had to hold on to its eyes, and sometimes it would drop the eye and it would roll across the ground and stuff. It was funny. Let's see. Stephanie says, my advisor was insane enough to suggest a summer class. I was like, yeah, right? No, seriously. The one time that I went to an advisor, they ended up screwing me over by having me sign up for an 8-week class in my very first semester of college. And that's doing that with a full-time job. I was wigging out. Every day that I was in that class, it was U.S. history. And, man, that's distracting. Tommy, are you popping some popcorn?
Yeah.
He's popping some popcorn. If you hear that noise, that's what that is. What was I saying? Oh my god, my ADD is so... What was I saying? Oh yeah. It was a history class. And history, remembering dates and names of people and locations and stuff is it's not my strong suit. My working memory is terrible. And that was 16 weeks of class rolled into 8 weeks, and it was all online, and the professor was filled with all kinds of contradictions in his directions. And so I was constantly emailing him with highlighted text of being well, you said this here, and you said this there. Which one is it? And I made him tell me, because I was not going to let him give me an F or something for doing something wrong, when he clearly said it over here and not over there. Online classes, I am going to tread very carefully if I ever go to college again, because online classes are a special breed of frustration. And that is surprising to me, because I used to think that online classes were better, like superior to in-person classes. You know, being what you might call a shy person. I know that sounds funny right now because I'm talking to people on the internet, but it's true. I'm a shy person, introvert and stuff, and I was just thinking, man, I'm going to focus so hard on these classes. It's going to be great. But no, I was in tears almost every day in that class. It was crazy. And that was at home and I was in tears. What does that tell you? I'm going to hook this up. I don't know. The lighting is running out of power again. I had it on for a while I was making the thumbnail. So, yeah. Anyway, let me see what else is going on here. Let's see. Tommy said they used to be on one of my favorite. Michael Bell. I haven't had them in forever, though. Oh, are you talking about Apple Jacks being your favorite cereal?
Oh, yeah. I loved Apple Jacks.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that should tell you something, Michael Bell. You might give them a try. I mean, Apple Jacks are pretty good.
Appley sweet Apple Jack.
Man. Hey, Brendan. How you doing? I mostly prefer Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran's good. What about, Basic 4? I know that's kind of a weird one to throw in there, but, like, that's partly a nostalgia factor for me, because my grandma used to, back when she was still around, she loved Basic 4, and I remember going and staying with them for like a week or two at a time, and man, I ate the crap out of Basic 4, because that's what they had for cereal. Like, if it was a cereal day, that's what we'd have. But like, really, like, depending on the day, it'd be like eggs one day or whatever, you know. Since they were both retired and I was staying with them, they kind of spoiled me for breakfast, so it was cool. But man, my favorite cereal is probably Reese's Puffs. Oh man, it's so good. And it's even better if you do something absurd that I do to it. Like, I love chocolate so much that I will, no kidding, I will put Hershey syrup on my cereal, and it's amazing. I know it's bad, I know it's terrible, but so good. I could probably just drink the Hershey syrup straight from the bottle, but I'm too ashamed to do that. One day, maybe I will. I know it's a bad idea, I'm not gonna do it, but like, man, it's so good. Like, I don't know what they put in that Hershey syrup to make it so addictive and delicious, but man, it's whatever it is, it's working. Because we keep buying more. The system works, you know? Basically. Man, that popcorn smells good.
I got plenty, don't worry.
Oh my gosh. I hear him putting spray butter on it too, on top of the butter that's already included on it.
What are you talking about?
I hear you don't you say, what are you talking about? I hear you spraying butter on there. Oh man. Man.
A little spritz.
Wichita Phil says they weren't donuts, they were Edwin droppings. Oh no! They better not be! Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. Yeah, he's Tommy's a good guy. Michael Bell says, that reminds me, you should also, or what are you talking about, my grandma and grandpa? Yeah, they're also very, very cool people. They were. Michael Bell says, that reminds me, you should also do a reaction to the original X-Men pilot called Pride of the X-Men. Did we already watch that? Is that the one that we watched, Pride of the X-Men? Because, Michael Bell, you said the pilot, right? The pilot. X-Men pilot.
Yeah,
what?
It was the X-Men cartoon from the 90s.
Yeah. And that was the name of the first one, right? We watched it.
The name of the first episode was had to do with the Sentinels. I think it was Night of the Sentinels or something.
Oh, that's right, Night of the Sentinels. Yeah. You know, it's interesting because, like, ever since I watched The Gifted with Tommy, like, we finished that series up so far, so we're waiting to see if they come out with another season, which I don't know if they will, because it seems like it seems like the last episode aired a couple years ago, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll have another season or whatever. Hopefully. Because it seems like it kind of drops you off on the last part of the last season, like where there's more to the story, like there's a whole new thing that's gonna happen or whatever. I'm not giving any spoilers, but I mean, I don't know what's coming up, but like my thoughts are there's more to the story that they will reveal in another season. I hope that they don't get axed on that show. I hope not. Who knows? But I guess my point was, what I was trying to get to was, like, that show kind of, like, showed me another part of the universe, the X-Men, the Marvel universe or whatever. And so I hadn't even heard of Sentinel Services or remembered it or whatever until I watched The Gifted. And then that kind of, like, opened my eyes for it, like, when we watched it this morning. And I was like, oh, a word that I wouldn't have recognized if it wasn't for us watching that other thing recently. Haha. Crazy. Oh my gosh. I haven't had Raisin Bran in a long time. Man, Raisin Bran sounds good. I actually had Raisin Bran a few weeks ago at work because the one cafe located in our building was like having trouble selling, like since hardly anyone was working due to all the virus stuff, like they cut back, like seriously cut back on the amount of food and the types of food that they were serving. And there was a long time to where it seemed like all they had was cereal. And so I ended up having cereal for lunch. It was the saddest lunch of my life, like several days in a row. I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. This is so depressing. And it wasn't even that much cereal. It's like, you know, like one of those little to-go containers where you just peel off the top and add the milk. And it was just sad. Lucky for me, I had sugar I could put in it to make it seem like more playful or whatever. But like I like Raisin Bran for breakfast, but like having it for dinner or lunch is just, I mean, it's sad unless you have plenty of it, which I didn't. It was like 100 calories worth. That's like hardly anything for lunch. Come on now, give me the food. I'm hungry. I really am right now because I smell that popcorn, dang it. Let's see, I'm gonna write that down. See if I can remember to actually do that. Oh, I should do a screenshot of that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Add that to my list. That's another thing I need to do. Since I'm off this week again, I think maybe this is the week I go through my little snippet notes that with your recommendations from this live stream and see if I can actually make some of these videos and live streams happen. That would be cool. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and just, not screenshotting, I am doing that right there. Copy. Okay. For those of you that are new to this channel, we have a Halloween theme. I don't know what you call it. We just have a Halloween theme on our computer. And that's what you're hearing. All these sudden weird noises. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Okay. I'll name this one Reaction to... Oh, no. That's the wrong one. Oh, screenshot notes. There we go. Reaction to X-Men pilot. And then I'll just put what day it was from. What day I got the snippet. Okay. There we go. Alright. Tommy says I haven't had... Okay. Michael says, brand cereals are a no-go for me. Too high in potassium. Interesting. So, high potassium is a bad thing? Like, what for? Too high in potassium? I never really thought about having too much potassium. I wonder how that would affect anybody. Huh. Interesting. Learn something new every day, you know? Ooh, history on a 8-week track? Yeah, that's scary. It is scary. It was like... It was horrifying. It was awful. I'm never doing an 8-week class again. Never. I don't care what. Like, anyone that suggests it going forward is gonna have to just kiss it. I'll do the whole 16 weeks just so I can keep my sanity, you know? I had to actually quit school for a while because it was... I mean, I haven't gone back, actually. Because it's just too much. Too much when you're trying to do other things, you know? Man, maybe I'll go back. I was trying to get my degree in broadcasting. Man, I should go back. I should. Maybe I will. I mean, if all the events this year are canceled, you know, I'll have more time to, you know, get educated. So might as well buckle in and learn some stuff. You know, that does remind me, I have like 10 chapters of Adobe Acrobat classes from TCC that I have to do for my job. It's required for my job, but I have to do it from home. So I'm doing it in my free time for my job. That's required because of this whole not being allowed to go to work this week because we're trying to be divided. We're trying to keep everybody 6 feet apart or less people in the office at a time to protect everybody. But, like, it sucks, because, like, I don't want to have to do something that's related to work off the clock, but that's just what I'm doing now, you know? Whatever, it's fine. Let's see. Brendan says, I also like shredded wheat. Never really got much into overly sugary cereals, though. Don't really like grape nuts or Cheerios, though. Oh, man. Grape nuts, I never really liked the grape nut cereal. Cheerios are okay. I don't understand. I honestly don't understand why Cheerios are so popular. You know, because they're really not that great to me. They're really plain. You know, and it just seemed too plain, you know? Just, I mean, maybe I should try one of the Cheerios that are like frosted or they have some kind of flavoring on the outside. But I don't know. The just the regular Honey Nut Cheerios, nothing special to me at all. Man, all my cereals that I like, they gotta have some kind of candy-esque element to it, like raisins. Raisins taste like candy to me. So, boom. Approved for consumption by Carissa Lee. There you go. For me personally. But yeah. It's gotta be a fun cereal, or I just won't have it. Darn it. Let's see. You know, shredded wheat is pretty good, actually. Frosted mini wheats are decent to me because of the frosted part, and then I put a lot of sugar in it, so it makes it all, you know, sweet and unhealthy again, which is great. Or it makes me want to eat it more, basically. Not great. Not great, but it, you know, whatever. Michael Bell says Legion is also an X-Men series, I think. Not sure if it is due to Fox holding the rights. Oh, yeah. That's definitely something to consider. You know, I think... I'm looking... oh, gosh, my words. Hold on. Let's start over. What was I saying? Okay. The Orville is no longer on Fox because they didn't want to... well, what was his name? McFarlane. Mr. McFarlane. I can't think of his first name right now. Didn't want to risk Fox canceling them out, so he's like going to Hulu. So I'm really looking forward to the Orville coming back on because they remind me of The Next Generation, but with Family Guy thrown in too. It's so great. I love it so much. Yeah, and I'm afraid that Fox, which is now owned by Disney, would just like get rid of it now. But you know what? Actually, I say that, but isn't Hulu owned by Disney now? So I don't know what I'm talking about then. I thought I had a case for it. I thought I knew what was going on. All I know for sure is that, like, for sure, the Orville is on Hulu now and not on Fox. So, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, the whole thing with, like, different networks owning the rights to stuff, it can get tricky. Like, you just don't know what's gonna make the cut anymore, you know? There's a lot of good shows that have been cut for that stuff, for those reasons. That we were thinking, me and Tommy were talking, we were thinking that might be why there may not be another season of The Gifted, right? The Gifted is what we were thinking maybe that one happened. Oh yeah, and there's another one that they canceled. She has dark hair. She drinks a lot. Jessica Jones. Yeah, they canceled her show. I still haven't watched it all, but Jessica Jones seems like a pretty decent show. I'm considering trying to watch that again. Like, I stopped watching it after a while. I don't know why. Oh, Seth. Yes. I never forget his name. And now in front of everybody, I'm like, what's his name? Mr. McFarlane? Thank you, Wichita. Appreciate it. Let's see. Random reminder to like the stream while you're here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Stephanie Bethany. I appreciate you giving the reminders and stuff. Very cool. Yeah, I haven't seen that Legion show yet. Yeah. It's a shame that there isn't a TNB this year. TNB. Tokyo and Broken Arrow? Mm-hmm. Man, I'm surprised I got that because, like, I still think of it as Tokyo and Tulsa, honestly. Man. Yeah, it's crazy. No Tokyo and Tulsa this year. Rocklahoma was canceled, of course. Man. They're even canceling things in September. Like, people are being hardcore. They're just, like, canceling the whole year. Like, it's not even about, like... It's not even about 2020 in any way. Like, I don't know. It's just... It's frustrating. It's like, there's nothing to look forward to this year. Like, anytime you want to look forward to something, just wait a minute. Maybe hold that thought. Let's wait till next year. But it'll make it more... Tokyo and Broken Arrow more popular next year since there was, like, a 2-year period between events. You know? It seems like more people show up on the next event after there's been a break. Like, that happens with our YouTube meetups, too. Like, I wonder if more people will show up at the next meetup or less. I haven't even scheduled one yet, because I'm not sure if I can. I'm not sure if I should. And I'm
getting more members.
I have been getting more members. So we might do a digital meetup. We might, especially since Facebook has meetup rooms now. Man, we might just do that this time for a while until further notice. I don't know. I haven't even talked to Mazios about it yet. They might be like keeping us on the schedule and we're just not showing up. But I have no idea. But I doubt Mazios will even allow us to have a meetup because sometimes we have like 20, 30, even 40 people in the room at a time. On rare occasions, we've had 40 people. So, yeah. I don't know. Michael Bell says, I think Shredded Wheat is one of the oldest cereals around since 1898 or so. Whoa! That is very interesting. That wouldn't shock me at all. That's an old school cereal right there. Man. Golly. I wonder how long people have been eating oatmeal. I mean, probably for years. I mean, like... I wonder how old the concept of oatmeal for breakfast is. I bet back in the day they had oatmeal, like, for any meal. Like lunch or dinner, snack. I mean, you know, if you put enough stuff in it, like it... I mean, I guess if you're in survival mode back in the day, like, it's not about taste. It's about eating it to get the energy and that's it. But, like, you have to really doctor up that oatmeal sometimes to make it palatable. I put raisins in mine. I haven't had oatmeal in a long time either. That actually sounds good. That's strange for me to say. What's going on over here? You're teasing the cats. You have any more treats to give them?
Yep. I sure do.
Oh, man. We're almost out of treats, too.
The little guys. Let's go get some more treats for them.
Yeah, Tommy was, like, shaking He was putting away the leftover popcorn and was making a loud noise. That's what the cats are looking at. They're like, what are you doing? Are you gonna give us treats? Is that what's going on here? Huh? 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 Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Brendan says, I sort of liked The Expanse, but would have preferred if it would have left the aliens out and stuck with a hardish sci-fi. Whoa. Huh. I haven't seen The Expanse. Man, I can't imagine anyone not wanting aliens in something. I'll have to, like, watch that to see what you mean. I'm gonna write that down. How long has The Expanse been around? Is that a show? That's a show, right?
I don't know what that is.
Or a movie. Okay. I'm writing down The Expanse right here. That's something to watch. Now this
television series.
Oh, it's a television series? Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What does it say about The Expanse?
It's set in the future where humanity has colonized the solar system.
Oh. Okay. You know, I can kind of see what you're saying. Like, there is a way to do a sci-fi about the future without aliens. I see what you mean. You know, because, like, the chances of us running into aliens in the future, it's kind of iffy. I don't know. Like, I guess I see your point. Like, not every sci-fi has to have aliens, right? You know? But, like, me, I love aliens. I love anything about, like, aliens. Like, ooh, the truth is out there. Live long and prosper, guys. Like, I'm a super nerd about aliens, and I'm always, like, partially hoping I run into an alien, even though I know that will never happen, and I also know that's a stupid idea, and that if I were to actually ever run into an alien, they'd probably, like, probe my brain or something. What did you think I was gonna say? Probe my brain. Or, like, I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't. There is actually a theory that, I can't remember the name of the theory, but, like, there's a theory that there are aliens watching us at any given time, and they're just observing and taking notes about us and stuff, but, like, I don't know. That seems like kind of a boring way to live your life, like, just spying on a whole planet and not interacting at all. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I wrote down that series, Brendan. I'm gonna check it out because I love sci-fi. I think that's probably my favorite kind of show. I like comedies too, but, like, if it's not comedy, sci-fi. That is where it's at. My favorite kind. Michael Bell says, didn't really get into series 3 of JJ. Just didn't seem to go anywhere. Just over the same theme of the past 2 series. JJ. JJ. Did I miss something? What's the JJ stand for? Can't remember.
You got into series 3
of JJ.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the JJ stand for? I'm sorry. You might have told me already, but, like, I go on tangents and then I forget. I'm so sorry. Yeah. See. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna put a J and then another J, like, with space in between, so I can fill in what what they stand for. Unless it really is called JJ. Oh, Jessica Jones. That's right. Oh, okay. Okay, so now let me read that again. Now that I know what show that is. Didn't seem to go anywhere. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it did kind of seem like it was. For me, it seemed I was having a hard time getting into it, which is why I stopped watching it. But, like, I don't know. There was a time when Tommy was watching it without me, and, like, I would walk in and he was watching it, and, like, it seemed like it was, like, an exciting part, and so it kind of sucked me in a little bit. I'm like, man, I really need to watch that again. I don't know. I kind of like her dark sense of humor and her dark demeanor, and she's all, I don't know, hardcore and stuff. And I don't know. It's just like you don't see as many women play that kind of role as you do guys. Where, like, she's she drinks all the time and cusses, and she's like hardcore, and like I'm like, I could never be like that. Like that's like, she's not afraid to hurt anyone's feelings, and I'm afraid to hurt everybody's feelings. Like it's wild to me that there are people out there that just say what they want to say with like no thought about how it affects other people. Like it's just wild to me, because I try to be very careful about what I say and what I don't say, and it's crazy. Let's see. Last I heard is groups under 50. With Mazzias, they might have different policies since they have a whole place to consider. Yeah, you're right. I may just give them a call soon. Yeah, call Mazzias. I'm writing that down. Thank you for helping me, guys. Oh my gosh, call Mazzias. Yeah, that's it. I'm making a to-do list for this week. I want to take advantage of my time, use it wisely. Even though, in reality, I might just end up working on all 10 chapters in my class all week. I don't know. Maybe I can knock it all out in a day or two. We'll see. Crossing fingers. Oh, man. Let's see here. Just put some honey on my porridge. Adds a bit of taste, but can have it plain. Oh, man. That sounds good. Some honey and... Man. Do you put sugar in it? You don't have to put sugar in it if you put honey in it. I put honey on so many things. And I dip my chicken nuggets in honey. Any kind of chicken. Almost anything that's like chicken related is dipped in honey for me. I love it so much. Oh, man. But yeah, porridge. I forgot. The porridge is oatmeal, right? And oatmeal is porridge. I'm pretty sure that porridge is oatmeal.
I don't eat that stuff.
Yeah. That's interesting. I remember the only time I'd heard of porridge was the Three Little Pigs. Wait, is it Three Little Pigs? No, it's not. I don't know.
Winnie the Pooh?
No, not Winnie the Pooh. Oh yeah, the porridge. Yeah, it's the Three Little Pigs, because like the little bowl of porridge, the medium bowl of porridge, and the large bowl, like the mommy size, the baby. Yeah, porridge. Yeah.
I remember hearing about it on a cartoon, but I didn't actually have it as a kid.
Oh, okay. Well, I think porridge is oatmeal, right? Oh, Goldilocks. Goldilocks. Thank you. My God. What am I thinking? You guys, I feel so silly sometimes. Bears, not pigs. Bears? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I am blonde, naturally. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, you're going to bed? Oh, yeah, you got to. I should probably get off of here, too, actually. Let me just go ahead and look at these comments real quick. Shame they killed off someone in the first series. He really made the show. No spoilers. Oh, man. What a bummer, Michael. Wow. Let's see. Just... Okay. Tommy says... You guys have a great night. Brendan says, in a setting which is set within the solar system and there's no FTL, it seems more like they could have continued on in this direction. FTL. What's FTL again?
I don't know.
Set within the solar system and there is no... I don't know what FTL is. Can you, spell that out? Sorry, guys. I feel really silly about the Goldilocks thing. I was like, hey, something from when I was a kid. What was it? Faster than light. Oh, okay. No faster than the speed of light. Okay. Interesting. Man, I'm gonna really have to look at that show you're talking about, Brendan. Okay, sweet. What? It is 10:29. Thanks, Stephanie. I get really embarrassed when I get things mixed up. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yeah, I've been on here for a little bit. Oh gosh. Let me see. Let me make sure. Like, I had some things I was going to share with you guys. I don't know if I've shared it all. Oh yeah, we had burgers today. Tommy cooked some burgers on the grill, and it was delicious. And I contributed in a big way. I cut tomatoes. It was great. Man, don't you laugh in the background? He's laughing at me. We had onions too, but like we bought them, or Tommy bought like chopped onions from the store, so we didn't have to worry about it. And I legit felt like I was eating a Big Mac because, you know, like I don't usually have like little chopped onions on my burger. It was really weird, but it tastes good. Man, were they pungent though? They were really pungent. Kind of made me wonder when they cut them. I'm like, It was good. It was really good. Filled me up too, man. Oh gosh. Well, let me see. Okay. Did I tell you guys? Oh yeah, I got one more thing. Like, I ran my first 10K yesterday. I've been working on running a lot, and been trying to run at least a mile a day on the treadmill. Usually in the morning before work, because it helps with my ADHD symptoms quite a bit. And it kind of just perks me up, wakes me up, and all that stuff. And yesterday, I felt like Forrest Gump. I just kept running. And I decided, you know, I've never run this far before. I'm going to keep going, and so I did. Like, the longest I had ever run is 3.1 miles, and it was only twice. I've only ran that much in a row without stopping twice. The other times it's been just 1 at a time, 1 mile at a time. Occasionally, maybe like 2 or 3 times I ran 2 miles without stopping, and that was it. And I just completely jumped to 6.2 miles just so I could say I ran a 10K. And I was just like, every time I would be done with a mile, I'd be like, you know, I think I could go another one. And the thing that helped me was, like, since I have the treadmill in front of our TV, I was watching Vikings the whole time because I am trying to get through season 5 of the Vikings because season 6 just came out, and Tommy's caught up, and I have 3 more episodes left, and then me and him can watch it together because he watched it first, the whole series, like just whenever I wasn't home. Like, he has different days off than me. Like, he has at least 1 day off that's different from me most of the time, and so he would just watch it while he's eating lunch or something. And yeah, I really wasn't into it. I didn't want to watch new shows at that time, but like when I started trying to get fit and all that stuff, I was like, okay, the only way I'm gonna stick to this is if I can do something fun while I'm doing something hard. So I was like, I'm gonna watch TV, I'm gonna watch Netflix, I'm gonna watch Hulu, I'm gonna watch YouTube on the TV, and now keep me motivated. And it's worked out a lot. And so I just kept watching, and it's funny because like there were some like battle scenes, some Viking battle scenes, and I felt myself like want to keep running, like I was running away from I know this sounds silly, but like when you're running and you're watching something, you know how when you watch something, you get all tensed up when things get intense on the show. You're like, oh no, what's gonna happen next? Well, you know, I felt like when those moments happen, that it just motivated me because I'm like, oh no, what's happening? Uh-oh, did he just kill that person? Uh-oh, you know. Oh no, run for your life, guys. Don't let him get the sword from you, or whatever, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, it really kept me going because I was so into the story that after a while, I didn't even really feel like I was running anymore. I was just focused on the storyline. It's crazy. So if you ever are trying to stay motivated, if you're ever like trying to trick yourself into exercising, just put a TV in front of wherever you're exercising, and I'm sure you'll be fine as long as you can find something entertaining to do or to watch while you're doing it, where you don't have to think about how hard you're working. But it was crazy. So now I'm gonna aim to do like a 6-mile run at least once a week, because now I know I can do it. But I have to do it slow. I can't be like, hey, look, let's see how fast I can go. No. The trick to running for a long time without stopping is to go slow and not worry about speed. Like, just don't worry about it. Just keep going. You can almost walk as long as you're like technically jogging or something, like, and getting your heart rate up. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be fast and you don't have to be perfect at it. You're just exercising. There's a lot of people that they get caught up in trying to be fast, when really they should be working on endurance, just trying to go longer, because speed will be a natural evolution of your progress. It'll be a natural part of it. The longer you do it, the faster you'll be able to go. You know what I mean? For longer. So it's like, don't even worry about it. I don't know why people worry about it so much, but I've come across it a lot with other people that I know that are doing it too. Let's see. Brendan says, in the show they had fusion-powered rockets, which are within known science, but have little hope of interstellar travel within a human lifetime. Interesting. Oh, man, that makes me want to watch it even more, Brandon. Man, that sounds like a good show. Hey, AG Drones and Photography, how you doing? Hey, girl, this is Paranormal Gamer. How you doing? Sorry, I'm an hour late coming in. Oh, that's cool. You know, I think I'm just about to get off here, actually. It's getting really late, and although I do not have to work tomorrow, I am going to try to get up with Tommy to work, you know, maybe to get to work on my classes, my boring classes that are required for work and stuff. I have 10 chapters. I already said that to everybody except for if you're just joining us. AG Drones. Yeah. I'm going to try to knock out as much work as possible tomorrow so I can feel like I accomplished something this week, you know? Man. But it's all good, Paranormal. It's all good. I understand. It's good to see you here. Let's see. Man, it's 10:37. Yeah, it's getting a little bit late. Well, okay. I guess I better let you guys go. And I really appreciate everyone that stuck around this long, or anyone that's like visited at all. Really appreciate it. I know that you don't have to come by. You don't have to say hi. You don't have to, like, you know, even watch or anything. But you've chosen to stop by either during the live stream or in the replay, and it means the world to me, you know? It really does. I enjoy doing this. This live stream keeps me centered. It keeps me accountable and, like, helps me keep from just, like, going into my shell or whatever, because I have a tendency to just, like, not talk to people at all, because I feel like it's getting worse. My anxiety is getting worse. So making myself come here and live stream just, like, helps me stay grounded and talk to good people and just, you know, not just go into this little darkness of not talking to anybody besides Tommy. And Tommy's great and everything, but, like, sometimes I get on his nerves, and I know that. So it's good to have other people to talk about things too, as well. Love watching the streams. It's awesome. Aw. Well, thanks. Thanks, Paranormal. Appreciate that. Hey, Daniel, how's it going? It's good to know I'm good people. Yes, you are. You're very good people. How you doing tonight? Man, yeah, because, like, I have a tendency to just shut down and just not be able to talk to people at all. Like, there are times to where Tommy will ask me a question and I'll just, like, not know how to say the words to convey what is going on in my head, and it's very frustrating. Oh, that's good to hear, Daniel. I'm glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing well. Is everything still on track for Tulsa pop culture? I don't know if anything's been announced or anything. I know it's typically in November, right? I know that a lot of things are kind of up in the air right now. Anyway, did you watch the stream for the PS5 No, I didn't, actually. Some say it looks like a space heater or a router. LOM. What's the... Oh! That's LOL. Interesting! No, I didn't. Let me write that down. PS5. Hold on here. Tommy was telling me about the PS5, but like... He was just telling me about it. I don't think I saw anything about it. That's interesting. Man. I can't believe it looks like a space heater. That's funny. Man. Well, okay, guys. In all seriousness, I do gotta go. I better get off of here because I do want to try to get some things done tomorrow, and that requires sleep. So, anyway, I enjoyed you guys hanging out with me and everything, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week and everything. And I'm gonna try to get a video out this week, my first edited video I've had on here for a while. That's not just like a random like, hey, sorry, can't make it kind of thing. Like, I want a legit edited video to give you guys this week. Since I have the extra time, I'm gonna try to make it happen. So, yeah. Thought it looked... Michael says, you thought it looked like a giant taco. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That's funny. You have good night, sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. You have a good night too, AG. Good to see you here. Good night. Good night, Stephanie. Good night, Michael. Good night, Daniel. Paranormal, Brendan, Stephanie, whoever else is watching. You guys all take care. And remember, we are all potato chips in this bag called life, and we are stronger together. You have a good night. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Roughly, right now, roughly 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And I will try to be more on time with that. So, yeah. You have a good night, too. Bye! Okay, where's the button here? Uh-oh. Awkward moment time. Okay, where's the outro? Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, if you liked this video, if you, like, enjoyed it, I mean, feel free to give a thumbs up. That helps with the YouTube algorithm and all that jazz. If you haven't subscribed and you want to stay in the loop for my live streams and my videos, hit the subscribe button and all that jazz. So, yeah. If not, no pressure. It's cool. Just thought I'd remind anybody that thought about it. So, anyway, have a good night. Love you guys. Bye.